Okay, so do you just want to introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Sabrina Fallah, and I'm from Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. I'm a rock singer, songwriter, and guitarist. I love to perform, and yeah. And my main influence is Green Day. Without them, I wouldn't be doing rock music today, so I thank them for it.
What were some of the aspects of Green Day that you enjoyed so well that you think that without them you wouldn't be here today?
Oh, that's a good question. I've never been asked that one. I think it's their motivation on how they just do what they want to do and don't let anybody else tell them what to do, as well as when they write music. I learned through their songwriting how to write, and I started off writing like them, punky, edgy, and about relationships and breakups, how they started. They helped me find my sound. So when I heard the American Idiot album, that's when I knew that's the sound I wanted to do, but I was going to make my own sound around it because I'm not going to copy their sound.
What are some of your top hits?
Well, I would think the songs that my listeners are attracted to the most right now, if I would have to pick a few, would be The Frontline, Kiss is a Killer, and Hurt. Those are the songs that seem to be grabbing attention. I didn't expect that at all, but it's interesting how people can actually relate to the songs and they enjoy it.
Do you just want to break down each of those songs and explain what they are for maybe the listeners that haven't listened to your songs yet?
So The Frontline is about going for your dream. I was going through a lot during that time period when I was writing that song. So I wrote it about me going up the mountain, and if I have friends or if I lose friends, if they want to come with me, I'm still going up because I lost a lot of friends being in this business. And so that's just about motivating you to keep going and not to give up.
Here's a clip from The Frontline.
Hey, I never wanted it to be this way, and you're not gonna change my mind, baby, not this time, no way.
Kiss is a Killer. I wrote it in Nashville, and my theme was Grease, about the guys wearing the leather jackets and the leather pants and driving the cars and the motorcycles, and they always give the best kisses. So it's a guy trying to be cool, giving the best kisses to his girl.
Here is a clip from Kiss is a Killer.
Sugar can be poisoning. Your kiss is a killer. Your kiss is a killer. Steal my breath, be my death. Start that time bomb in my chest.
And Hurt is about a situation that was very close to me. It's actually about me. It's about a friend that only cared about themselves and nobody else. So imagine having a friend that you always wanted to support you, but they never gave you that support back. So eventually you have to decide that it's time to walk away from a long friendship. But I'm okay. But yeah, that's what the song's about.
Here is a clip from Hurt.
Such a hard four-letter word. No one deserves this kind of hurt.
Do you have any ideas of when you think you might record another album or EPs? Because I know you mentioned that you aren't recording anything now, but are you?
Yeah, because of COVID, it ruined everything. I'm hoping to get into the studio this year.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Is your studio near you, or are you talking about like Nashville?
I'm talking about like Toronto, 5 hours away from me.
Okay.
Depending on which producer I decide to work with, I have to travel. It doesn't matter. I love traveling for music. I hate flying, but if it's for music, I'll get on a plane.
Do you have any rituals you do before recording a song or any preparations before coming into a studio?
I don't think I do any rituals. I just walk in, and the thing about me is I go in and I want things to be perfect. So if I don't like something, I will redo it till it gets to the point that I like it. I don't give up. So like if I'm having a a rough day in studio, I just tell the producer, don't stop here. Let's keep going, because I don't like stopping something and pushing it away. I just want to finish it. So when I walk in, I just do the best that I can. And the producer helps you be comfortable in the booth before you sing. So they get you comfortable. They get you in the mood. In Nashville, they actually asked me if I wanted to put candles around me. I said, no, I don't want candles around me because I don't like fire. So that's going to scare me. So don't put that next to me. But I like it when they dim the light, make it a bit darker. So I'm like in my little room, because I like writing at night. So it's like I'm in that dark booth and I'm just singing. So yeah, I like it to be cozy.
That's something different than I've heard from other artists. They don't really, I guess, they just go into the booth and record, and they don't really have that kind of like mood setting.
It depends on the studio if they have it, but if they can dim the lights, because they dimmed it in Nashville for me.
Is there any other process you go through when writing your song? I know you just mentioned writing at night.
Well, are you talking about like my songwriting process?
Yes.
Oh, I don't have one. I just write what's on my mind. But I do think of a title or a theme first before I write. And then I just write. I don't have an order, because I might start with the verse, I might start with the chorus or the bridge. So at the end, I will organize the song. But I just let my ideas flow first.
Is there anything else particular about your songwriting that you'd like to mention?
I write about what I go through and what others go through, and I like to help people through my music, to know that they're not alone. Knowing that life is so difficult and people are going through so much, that's why I wrote Hurt, because I'm sure a lot of people can relate to a friend that wasn't supporting them in what they do, and then you had to walk away from that person. So in life, there's a lot of things that you deal with. I also wrote a song about depression that a lot of people have enjoyed listening to it, that also helped them go through it, through their depression, to get them out of it. So, because I wrote about helping them to get out of it, not to keep in it, because it's a very dark place to be when you're depressed.
Well, and what song is that?
Paradise Comes with a Price.
Paradise Comes with a Price. Okay. Here is a clip from Paradise Comes with a Price.
Your heart and mind stuck in a vice. Paradise comes with a price.
Do you have a favorite song that you've written?
I don't have a favorite song, but I can say my favorite song to start with on stage would be One Chance. It's my baby. It's the first song I released off of my first EP, and that one grabbed I think that is the song that started it off for me. That's the song that got the people to come to start listening to me.
Here is a clip from One Chance.
I just want to take the time it takes to make him know. If only I had one chance to take me with you. One more chance to make me feel the way you make me feel. And every day I know that we'll be together.
Would you talk about your performances and touring?
I have performed a lot. Yes, I have performed in Canada. I have performed in the States, and I have performed also in Barbados.
Oh, that's interesting.
I got an opportunity to perform at the festival one year, and I think that was 2011. And I went there. I brought my guitar. I had 3 shows, 2 in the day and 1 at night. Near the water. It was beautiful at night. They kept calling me Ottawa because I was the only artist from Canada there. So it was funny. And they were so nice, and people were talking to me, following me on the streets. They were so nice to artists. Welcoming artists there were wonderful.
What locations have you performed in Canada?
Oh my God, I have performed in many places. I can tell you some that I can remember because I have been around. I travel a lot. In Ontario, I have performed like in Toronto, Kingston, Montreal. Oh my God, there's so many places. Toronto is big, so they have a lot of venues. So I just perform at all the venues that accept me. And also, I perform at festivals. So I have performed at Toronto Festival, Ottawa Festival, charities, fundraisers, anywhere that they can accept an artist to perform.
Have you faced any discrimination being a female rock artist in Canada?
Yes, good question. Thank you for asking that. When I first started off, I've had people trying to change me into a pop artist because they always say, you'll never make it as a rock singer because you're female, blah, blah, blah. You need to be pop. It's so easy. I'm like, no, I don't want to be pop. Everybody's pop. Like, that's the thing. I wanted to be something different and not just copy everybody else that's doing pop. So, yeah, that was a producer, which I'm not going to name. He told me that I could never achieve rock. I've had people I've worked with tell me that I'll never succeed as a female rock singer because female singers cannot sing rock. Let me name a few that have succeeded. Joan Jett, Pat Benatar, Melissa Etheridge, the Cranberries. They succeeded as a rock singer. So what I did was I just kept going. I didn't let them stop me. I just went with my gut, and I'm here. So, and people enjoy my music. So I do sing pop if I want, but I want to be known for what I want to be known for, which is a rock singer. So yeah, but a lot of people in this business do try to change artists, but you just have to stick to what you want to do and don't let people change you. Because in the end, you're going to see that who you are is what's going to work for you.
What states have you performed in?
In the States, I performed in Nashville. Yeah, that was the first time I performed in the States. And I wanted to go back again, but then I got into recording other songs, and then I had to do other things, and then I wanted to get into the studio, and then COVID, so everything just, but I do want to get to the States because I do want to, there's a lot of places in the States that I do want to go to.
And what would those places be?
I am connected to some stations in Rhode Island, Connecticut, which I want to go there to perform. My gosh, Texas, Washington, anywhere I can go, which are playing my music, I would love to just go by there, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Do like a little small tour to all the stations, you know?
Do you have any words of wisdom for young women that are trying to get into the rock industry?
Never give up on your dreams. Don't let anybody tell you what you should do or what you shouldn't do, and just go with your heart and you will see success. I have been through a lot in the industry because of being a rock singer. You just have to walk past them. Like, you listen to them and let it out the other ear, and you just keep doing what you're doing. As soon as that producer told me I can't be a rock singer, I left. I moved to another producer who recorded me because I wanted to be a rock singer. No producer should tell you what you should be doing. They are paid to do what you want, not what they want. Because when I walk in, I tell the producers, this is how I want it to be. Most of the producers I have worked with have asked me what I wanted to sound like, what I was looking for, how I wanted the song to be like. And in the end, it actually sounded the exact way I wanted it to be. That's how it should be. The producers should be helping you, not trying to change you. And also, this business, everybody is going to come and be jealous and say things to you. So you just have to do what you want to do and just go for it. And then you're going to see, as you go for it, little things are going to happen, and it's going to bring you to your goal.
That is all the questions I have. Is there anything that I might have left out?
Actually, you've asked me a lot of questions, which I've never been asked, so I really enjoyed it. Really good questions.
Was it the Green Day one?
There was a few.
Okay.
I can't quite remember them because I'm answering all the questions. But yes, the Green Day one was one of the main ones, yeah.
It was great talking to you today, Sabrina, and hopefully one day we can get you down to Nebraska to perform at Wayne State College.
Definitely. Would love to.
And I'd just like to thank you again for taking the time out of your day to talk with me.